Hello, this is Sheshachalam from Astrogat Mysore. Today I am recording this from my farmhouse, so you can hear a lot of birds who are ready to go for their, it's their roosting time. So you can listen to the Ashivran warbler, you can listen to the bulbuls, you can even listen to the cicadas. So let us go ahead. Today I am explaining about the results uh, for Libra and Scorpio with regard to Jupiter's transit for the year 2022 in the sign of Pisces. So we all know that Jupiter has entered into Pisces. It will be there for this whole year, and within this particular span from June 29th, from July 29th to November 23rd, Jupiter is going to be retrograde. So we need to analyze all this from the perspective of the Rashi for which the results are to be understood. So since it is the third and the sixth lord from Jupiter, from Libra, that Jupiter is the third and the sixth lord, the third house is the house of activity and the sixth house is the house of service, competitiveness. Third house is for shaurya, that is courage, and sixth house is for action, courageous action, that is valor, showing valor. So if you have Jupiter there, usually people don't go out for a war. These people are peaceful people. So in the sixth house, if people who are having Jupiter in the sixth house usually have friends all over around them. They don't have enemies. So this is a time when actually the enmity can be dissolved. Whatever enmity is there in the family, people who are having Jupiter in the sixth house, that is Librans. When I tell Librans, that means it is not the sun sign Libra, it is the moon Rashi, that is the Janma Rashi. When Chitta 3, Chitta 4, Swati 1, 2, 3 and 4, Vishakha 1, 2 and 3. These are the Amshas, these are the Nakshatra Amshas which are posited in Libra, that is Tula Rashi. So people can make peace with all those who have animosity in between, or there is something wrong going on. So people can make peace. This is the best thing what people can do this year. Solve their grudges, solve their hatreds, and go into peace and become harmonious. So this is also a good time for people who are born under Libra ascendant or Libra moon to get and go through competitive examinations and get through it. So it's a very favorable moment for them, and promotion is possible. That means the sixth house. Why is the sixth house so important for promotions? Let us count from the 10th. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is the 9th house from the 10th. It is the Bhagyasthana for the house of profession. So how do you get Bhagya in profession? Is by getting promotion. But here it is also the third house from the fourth. Fourth house is the residence. So fourth, the fifth, the sixth. The sixth house is the third from the fourth. So it shows that there might be change of residence because of promotion this year. That means a person can be promoted and also transferred. So this can be clearly seen from this. Special care has to be taken because health issues can get aggravated. That is, lying already when the health issues are there for somebody, those people have to be cautious in this period. Those people who are born under Libra have to be cautious in this period because it can build up and become a little severe. So I'm not alarm. It's not an alarm, but still it is time that you people should take care of your health and make it better. Try to sustain this period. And because after that we can also see that hospitalization and spending money because of ill health is also seen in this particular thing. So it is a very difficult time for marriage and married life. Why? Because sixth house is the 12th from the 7th. So for the Libra ascendant or Libra moon, the 7th house falls in Aries and the 6th from it is Pisces. So when Jupiter is transiting over Pisces, it will unsettle or give unnecessary trouble. Usually there is a lot of misunderstanding between the couple. and this misunderstanding should not. We have a train passing through, so we live in a country where there is a lot of you know things going on. So we are in India. It's okay. So let me carry on. So there is difficulty in married life, and things can be only handled if people can take it patiently. A lot of patience is required. So people who are married or who are already married and having going through some troubles, please understand that this is not the time to sit and resolve. Peacefulness and harmony has to be brought. There is no time to sit, argue and resolve. So do not go into arguments, because this time period is not good for arguments. Jupiter is there, so that means buddhi is there, that is the wisdom is there, not buddhi but wisdom is there. So wisdom will argue back to you, and wisdom will talk back to you. It will be very difficult for us to you know argue with wisdom. So when Jupiter in the sixth house, keep quiet. That particularly where already married life is going through, it's on the rough road, please be calm. Don't unnecessarily take evasive actions and try to resolve it today itself. Don't be so impatient, show patience. So there is an opportunity for people who are having a sixth house Jupiter, that is Librans, that philanthropic work, you can serve the community, you can do a lot of work for the community. So this is the time when actually you have to engage in punya karya. That means you have to engage yourself in holy service. So if you do this, you will be able to erase a part of the bad karma what you are going through or what you are supposed to go through. So every chart will have some good karma, some bad karma, that is prarabdha karma, which we are destined to go through in this life. So why not lessen the bad and brighten our future? So this is the time for Librans to do this. So people who have applied loan will get sanctioned. So sixth house is for loan, because it is Ripu, Runa and Roga. So Runa means loan. So these people, Librans, can get loan in this time period. They can do fantastic here. So all that which was pending can start. But be careful, because you can get a loan early in this period, but there is a retrogression period of Jupiter. Do not suddenly take all the money and put it somewhere without thinking. Think and invest. You will make a lot of money this year. So this is a very good time period for medical students, because they can do very well in their in their particular portfolios. They can do very well in that, and they can also excel in that particular field. So going ahead, I am going to the next Rashi, that is the Scorpio. Jupiter is the second and the fifth lord for Scorpio. This is a Yoga Karaka, pure Yoga Karaka. Second lord Jupiter becomes the lord of wealth, and the fifth lord Jupiter becomes the lord of knowledge. So when the lord of wisdom becomes the lord of knowledge, and lord of wealth himself is the second lord, wow, this is a fantastic position. This is a golden period for you people. You can make a lot of good work, you can make a lot of money, you can make a lot of progress. Students can make a lot of progress in their education. They can achieve a lot in this period. So let me go through it one by one. So being the second and the fifth lord, Jupiter becomes very benefic for fantastic benefit. All the work which had got stalled, which had stopped, will start moving in very good pace, running in a positive direction, we say. And a lot of hurdles you have seen earlier, all these hurdles will simply vanish, and this year will be good, and it will be very easy compared to the previous years. This year is very good. It's a nice smooth walk. So there will be gains through father. So now how come you are going to gain from father? That's because the ninth house for Scorpio is placed in Kark Rashi, that is Cancer, and from Cancer, Jupiter is in the ninth, that is Pisces. So it is ninth from the ninth, that is the fifth house. So money from father for investment into business or for going abroad and studying masters or doing anything in your life, this is a good time for family reunion, celebrations like marriage, like festivals, like unions. This is a very good period. You will have a happy period in this time. So anyway, once again, the higher studies point is there, that people can go into research, because higher study does not always mean research, but here Scorpions can do very good research. Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon, that is moon placed in either Vishaka 4, Anuradha 1, 2, 3, 4, and Jyeshtha 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a fantastic period. So it's also the time to fall into romantic love. So Jupiter usually does not give that much of romance, but still it's a romance after a wise decision. Let us say, I usually keep telling people that conscious people and wise people don't fall in love. But here, because Jupiter is the second lord, the lord of Kutumba, that is family, and Jupiter is also the fifth lord, the lord of romance, for this particular Rashi, that is Scorpio, and being sitting in the fifth house, they can have romantic period. And people who have been waiting for having children, this is the best period for uh, conceiving. People who are having medical problems, this is the best period for cure, and also they can get into a family, they can become a family. This is the time when you should plan for children. So people who are expecting, or people who are thinking of planning for children, people who that is Scorpions, go for it. You can have, this period is good for you, and the next coming period you will not have any retrogression anyway, because the retrogression period will happen in between 20 June, July, from July 29th to November 23rd. Please do not unnecessarily do things in that period. Don't take hasty decisions. Don't go for a romantic. The first timer, do not present your rose between the retrogression period. Have patience and present it later. Let's say after November or before July. So taking Guru's blessings and going for a spiritual journey, this is the best period for you. And this is also time for mantra. Why? The fifth house is mantra sthana. This is the time when sadhakas, that is the people who want to do sadhana, that is want to achieve something, can sit, meditate and achieve. People who are in Scorpio born, that is people who are born on these nakshatras or ascendant in Scorpio, these people can sit and meditate and do the best. The spiritual journey can start this particular period. This is a very good period actually for them. And anyway, pilgrimage. You people can go for pilgrimages, and you can write. People who are professional writers, professional bankers, they will get promoted. They will have a nice period. So all office going and higher rank period people having this particular Rashi will actually achieve in this period. So thank you very much for today's class. Thank you.